Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
0-1, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Batting third, catcher.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hitter, Matt Holliday.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a knuckleball too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Greg Bird is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Low for ball 1. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 5. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chase Headley. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Batting 9th, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Here's Brett Gardner now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. On the run is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hanley Ramirez.
Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Moreland started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses. 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Holliday. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number
Still a little
14,
early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike two.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leon.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Dustin Pedroia will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the stretch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a missed strike. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees.
To short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Chase Headley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. Fly ball into straightaway left. Benintendi moves over. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short. Tommy Lane has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. The Red Sox do. Ready once again, Matt Holliday. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Hey, pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adam Warren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. And that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80%.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Red Sox earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Masahiro Tanaka